to make sure I'm connected there on Twitch. Now connected there on YouTube. Hello everybody. Hope everyone's having a decent night. It has been a couple days now since my last stream, so apologize about that. Yeah, my last stream was on day 6, wasn't it? And now it's day 8, or my last stream was on day 4, and now it's day 6, one or the other. Yeah. Anyway, I have some more hits to get through and show you guys real quick. And then I'm gonna do my last few accounts and legends for day 6. And honestly, if it rolls over into day 7, which realistically it could, then I might do some day 7 hits too. Yeah, it's currently 7:05 p.m. where I'm at right now. But yeah, this, I gotta say, it was a pretty rough war for us. All things considered, like, this clan was supposed to be easy, you know? And still we failed a bunch. I did flag this base, but honestly I have many tries to get through this base, so I'm not too worried about whether it goes down in one shot or not. I am going to try to make sure it goes down in one shot, or I guess the second shot, since Abu failed the first one. But yeah, my plan here is to launch that fireball right over the rage tower. But I'm gonna bring one Yeti, just to make sure I have this set up exactly right. I was actually thinking about root riders, you know, or rocket loons. I have root riders equipped, but this is a base that would be really easy for rocket loons, especially controlling this with like a skeleton poison. The king might still get locked on by the monolith, but it's really not such a big deal, is it? Okay, let's get this. I did kind of screw this up right here, where the RC is going. Unfortunately, she dragged all my healers into death pretty much. Just gotta watch the king here and have this under control. A little close, I suppose, but I got him. So I got Ice Block. Dream, what's up? It's good to see you. It's been a couple of days since I streamed last, isn't it? Yeah, I decided to go for something a little earlier today. Last night I got caught up with my friends trying to plan some stuff for Labor Day. And so I wasn't really around for a full-on stream. Oh, good. What about you, bro? I'm good. I went for a bench earlier, and I had like the best burger of my life. I swear that burger changed my life. It was that good. I don't know if it's because of the mimosas I had before that, but it was a pretty freaking good burger, bro. Yeah, it's been like 8 hours since I got home from that, and I'm still thinking about it. Should be a walk in the park, right? I'm just trying to grab the last few war stars. After this, what I'll do is I'll go back and clean the bases like 1 through 6 or whatever, wherever I don't manage to get through. Live finally? Yes, I am live finally. I was supposed to go live last night, and then I was supposed to go live earlier, and now I'm finally live. So, yeah, sorry about the delay, bro. It's about time. Yeah, after this, I'll show you how, if like numbers 1 through 6 were still standing, how I'd wipe them. And hopefully I can get a little more overkill, right? Because it's one thing to triple them all, but I do need to find some overkill. Hey, what's up? Looking good, bro. Thank you. I have to shave a little bit, but it's all good. I normally shave for work anyway. And Raul, what's up, bro? Finally, we have the enemy done. With 2 hours and 46 minutes remaining, we finally have the enemy finished. So, that's good, I suppose, but I don't know, would have been better to get it done a while ago, right? Yeah, I was in a little bit of a discussion with one of my clanmates earlier about the best approach for the space. And she kept telling me that an RC charge is fine, but you can easily fit bombs and traps in these spaces. And so I don't know. I think it's risky. I think it's better to just go for a fireball kind of strategy on the space. I'm about to prove it right here. The only thing is, I think I might need another invis. I don't think that 3 invis will be enough, because I can cover this and this, but then the multi might still be standing. I feel like it's better to just play it safe and use an extra invis. What's in the back of your head? This is called a cochlear implant. Think of it as like a high-tech hearing aid. It's kind of the best way to describe it. I'm trying to think of how I can fit a heal spell. If I'm not gonna bring a rage spell, I should bring a heal spell at least. Because I don't trust my army to make it through the rest of the... Maybe I'll do this. I think that looks pretty reasonable. 1 overgrowth. Could probably end up getting used somewhere over here, right? I think that makes sense. It's a little bit scary looking at this backside, and so that's why I need the healers to stay alive. But I think I got this. I should have an extra invis. Okay, let's try this. Oh, I'm starting to realize I probably could have just used 3 invis. Like this. Abid, what's up, bro? And you can, what's up? Easy base with fireball rocket loons. I did think about using the rocket loons, but the truth is I didn't want to go through the trouble of boosting them or whatever, which I know that sounds silly, but that's just me being honest. I'm gonna wait for the one to solo this expo, and that's when I'll send my roots. We're looking good, right? The RC does go down, but honestly, it's like the least of my concerns. The rest of this is just swag. GG, thank you, bro. Yeah, I could have used literally anything as a follow-up to that fireball. It didn't have to be root riders, it could have been throwers, rocket loons. There was one time I was using ice golems, like 10 ice golems, as follow-up for bigger fireballs like that. And it was doing a pretty good job, surprisingly. It was that was one of the armies that shocked me the most. But I don't think it works well these days. That fireball was mine, wasn't it? Yeah, for 3 invis it's good. It's just this backside that looks concerning. There's probably some better way to do with this backside. Maybe another overgrowth. Yeah, now this is a base you definitely need the giant arrow for, right? Probably use the action figure giant arrow on the earthquake boots over here to open this up. I'm also thinking of the Eternal Tome. So a combination kind of like this should work pretty easily. Just have to be a little careful here. I'm gonna let the king solo the expo, and then he can just open all this. Right here, take care of that pretty easily. I don't know if this overgrowth is swag or not. I've kind of put it down just to be a little safe. It might have been swag. But here's some more swag anyway. What type of iPad are you using? It's an iPad Pro with an M1 chip, I think. So that's what, the 2023 model, if I'm not mistaken. It's the 11-inch. It's not a big 14-inch. I think the 14-inch is too large for gaming. Actually, I wouldn't suggest anyone use it unless they're using it for like watching stuff, like watching TV. I remember I was trying them out in the Apple Store and my hands, I have like long fingers, but the truth is that the larger iPad model was still too big for my hands. This is where I could use another fireball. Right on the raised shower hole. Could probably use that on me that I just used a moment ago, you know? One like this, but with one overgrowth. Do you think you can still perform the same on a phone? What I think is that, like, if you have no experience with an iPad, then, no, you won't be able to play at the same level. If you have no experience with the iPad, but I do think that once you get the iPad, and you spend a few years on it, and then you switch back to the phone, then some of those skills will translate. Because what the iPad does is it allows you to be more, like, you can see more stuff on the screen, which makes a huge difference. Like, I know that sounds simple to say, but that's the truth. It makes you a better attacker. It at least gives you a few bonus points for consistency, right? I'd be willing to say for sure that the truth is that you can't play at the same level on mobile that you can on iPad. Nice Teslas, bro. I don't even think the Teslas are gonna stop me. The only thing is I need the one to do the cleaning these Teslas and whatnot, finishing the funnel. I'm not sure if it was right to use poison there, but I did it anyway. It's probably better to use the poison facing the clan castle, right? You know where this heal spell is really going to come in handy, though, is against this poison tower. It's finished. The rest of this is swag. Yet again. And I gotta say, the biggest advantage that I could say is practical with an iPad is this double deployment bar. Because on an iPhone, you're scrolling, right, for troops. And having a double deployment bar means you don't have to scroll. Everything is just there, just static in place, which is that's a huge deal. I can tell you there's been a lot of times where when I was attacking on my phone that instead of registering my tap as a tap, it registers it as like a micro scroll, and it screws up the whole attack because I drop an overgrowth by accident or something stupid. This is definitely where you need to use the RC charge, most definitely. But this damage right here looks a little scary, like seeing multi-archers, multi-inferno, and the question mortar over here. This is what needs to be controlled with the overgrowth, surely. Right over here. The king can go in and grab the fire spitter. Probably needs the earthquake boots for that. Just to give him some easy access, right? Can call that right. I have an invis left, which is really nice, isn't it? Can probably use it on the queen here. King misses the funnel a little bit. The queen hogging my healers actually might cause this to fail. There's not much left. I need some root riders or something. Maybe the fox will help me out. But yeah, I got him. Swag a nice block. Wait, what was that world champion reward? If you were watching the streams, logged onto your account, then you could get some ores. I'll show you what that was. I don't know if I can show you like right this moment, because but yeah, you look here, it's gonna tell you there's something live, right? Can do these predictions, right? But it takes you straight from your account that you're logged into. So like I'm logged into Rage, and then I go here, and then it logs me into Rage on my browser, and you can set predictions and stuff. And if you get the predictions right, then I don't know, I'm just kind of spamming buttons right now. But yeah, if any of these are right, you'll get rewards in-game. Double overgrowth is absolutely broken. My 3-star rate is 100% in clan wars. Great. That's great. That's what you need. I hope it's working well for you in Legends too, but even for me, my hit rate looks like something like 90% in Legends. I'm actually pulling up my numbers right now. Yeah, so for day 1 I did 48 triples, day 2 and day 5 I did 43, and day 3 and day 4 I did 44 out of 48. So overall that's a total of just above a 90%. Okay, show you guys number 5. I do like double overgrowth because not only it controls the pathing nicely, but also the damage. And I think that's why it works so well, especially in hard mode. It's because you're controlling the damage. Just need that fire spitter, and then I'm good on this. I do want the hook tower to grab my king. It's kind of something like that, right? Just to make things simple. Got a feeling for some decent swag here, guys. At least one overgrowth. Here we go. Got my action figure to level 27 as well. Yeah, that's gonna be a big deal too. I'm in fake legends until they fix the 8 attack per day in legends. That should be soon, right? I hope. Hopefully soon. I have 2 more attacks to go for with Dhoom, and then I'm gonna do my 4 accounts left in legends today. And honestly, it might end up rolling over into day 7. So I might show you guys some day 7 hits too, depending on what time it is. This is an interesting base, isn't it? How the fire spitters are oriented. I think you could control the fire spitters with just a bit of tanking, like a golem or an ice golem, or both. Or honestly just the healing tome, you know. Let's see what phase he did. He can give me some clues. Of course he used this on me with the double overgrowth. It's gotta be the right choice, right? Using the overgrowth somewhere over the core. Yeah, with this he gets a fire spitter, right? Maybe not. He does. And he gets an Inferno. That's a nice charge. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat that charge, but I'll at least give you guys my interpretation of how to get this base. I do get one town hall shot. Screwed that up, but it's okay. Sent one headhunter for the prince, and I still have 2 headhunters. And 2 headhunters for the king. The RC doesn't look too scary, does it?
I was watching the qualifiers earlier on the double overgrowth only every time fail. That's how strong they are. Yeah.
But also those players are just that good, aren't they? You have to remember that. It's not just like, you know, those guys are average players.
But yeah, that qualifier was actually kind of interesting.
A lot of people say that the meta is boring right now, but I don't think they realize how hard it is to triple on hard mode. It's really difficult. Every triple matters.
Ronak, hello, what's up, bro? Welcome back.
This is a base I definitely just bring the giant arrow, just to save the headache. Giant arrow, earthquake boots. I could use the eternal tome, but the truth is that actually I think the rage gem's gonna work just fine. Rage gem healing tome, because there's no rage shower here. If there was a rage shower here, then I think the eternal tome could be a better choice to cover off the damage. But since it's just a poison tower, this should be pretty easy.
Rank, I think I have one account right now in the top 1,000.
But the truth is, I still have a bunch of attacks to get through. Oh, actually, this looks a little dangerous now that I've lost the fox. So I just have to be a little careful, right? What I'm thinking I'll do is this. To cover off the flame spinner as well as the town hall for a brief moment. Let the witches spawn some skeletons. And just get the prince and the king kill like this. But it's finished.
They've already given the golden ticket, so they're good, but Navi was able to qualify because of some really good team choking, I know, right?
Navi did I mean, the truth is that Navi put themselves in the position, right? To be able to take advantage of other teams' misfortune, right? So, kudos to them. Yeah, honestly, Navi has been my favorite team for a long time now. So, I was secretly hoping that they make it through. But the truth is, I don't know, I think the point system is a little rubbish. Just a little bit. This is some good defense I'm getting today. But yeah, there's 10 triples. A couple of them were on easy bases, like Town Hall 13, but the rest of them were all on like real bases. Literally 1 through 8.
Which is cool. Are you using paid defense base? Yes, I am. I did pay for bases this season. But there's another set of bases I have that I guess you can also say it's paid, but all it is just a repost of other top players' bases.
So if you guys want me to send you bases, I don't mind doing that. I won't send you the bases that'll get me in trouble. I'll just tell you that. Okay.
Let's go for legends.
I do have some accounts that are not defending as well. You know, like some of them are like minus 240 and 6. Something like that. Now, I recognize this base because I failed on it once, and the person that was running it that I failed on was Bernal. So, I don't know if this is exactly Bernal's base, but yeah, I want to say this was last season. Let's try this. The only thing about this approach is that it feels kind of risky. Yeah, but the reason I say it's risky anyway is because I'm going opposite the town hall. But honestly, I could totally just try to play it safe and just send it into the town hall. It's not a bad idea now, is it? I don't know. I like the pathing on this side just a little better. This is not my favorite approach. Can tell you that. Once the poison gets pulled, that's when I'll use the healing tome. Just to counteract the poison tower. Now once this overgrowth wakes up, have to freeze right here. Well, this time I got him pretty easily. Didn't have to think much about this one.
Do me message me on Discord, that's good. How can you hate those cute Korean boys in my right? It's hilarious. They're not even Korean, bro. You messaged me, bro, but I can get back to you right now, but I'm not gonna be able to have like a full conversation, you know, while I'm on the stream. I have to get through my hits. But here, I'll drop my username in the chat for anyone that wants to contact me on my Discord. This is a base where things can go sideways if I walk into a bunch of traps. I'm a little suspicious of this side. Just a little. So I might just go in from this side instead. I probably could have extended that a little bit, but it's fine. I got mostly what I wanted, so I'm not too worried. I'm gonna put this first overgrowth over here. Or actually, am I? Something like this looks pretty reasonable so far. Have you heard the new Legend League rework details? I have not heard anything. I'm in the same boat as all of you guys. If you guys have any news for me, I would like to hear it. I'm assuming it's all the same stuff that the creators have been posting lately. You have heard something. What is it? Hopefully it's something good. The only thing I remember off the top of my head is that I watched a shock video recently about all this. He posted it just like a couple nights ago, and what he said was that they have no interest in removing anonymity in Legends. So like removing people's names, they have no interest in doing that, which I think is so stupid. They have no idea what they're saying when they say that it's not a thing of interest. Space looks interesting, actually. It looks kind of fresh. It doesn't scare me too much, but I definitely can't go for some lazy approach, you know? I feel like here's gonna work to grab the scatter shot and the fire spreader, hopefully. I did make the scatter shot invisible, but I don't want to lose the RC or her ability or anything. So, but yeah, this is what I'm saying, is that if you're not too careful, then silly stuff can catch you out on a base like this. I know that looks silly to put overgrowth on the town hall right there, but I should be able to turn back on it at a decent timing here. Actually, now I'm not a fan of it. I think I made a mistake. Now the king's in a nice position to tank for the RC. For the rest of us, that's the only reason I have this tool. Offense matters more now by a content creator by the name Tarmy kind of leaks low key. Well, that's good. Defense will matter less now. I appreciate that. That's how the way it should be, right? Is that offense should account for like 90% of your score? Maybe not 90%, more like 80%. It shouldn't be 50-50. What is the best pet when you send the queen outside the base? I would say the Frosty. The reason I have the Sneezy on the queen here is because she typically goes inside the base and can send Booze to go after the red air bombs, right? But when the queen goes walking outside, I would say the Frosty does a better job, because the frost mites go over the wall and slow down the defenses. It's kind of like having an extra snake bracelet, you know? Oh, I have to double cycle now, right? Because of the damage that I have in this area. Can take that. It's not 100% solid, but I think it's gonna work so. Well, the healing tome's gonna save my fox. It actually was really close to going down. I thought it was going to go down. How many Legends attack I missed? Well, I did do 2 accounts off stream. Stop using Noob Rider. It's hilarious. To be honest, this is the only thing I'm good with right now. I did try to use some other stuff last season, and yeah. I mean, I can triple with other stuff. It's not like I absolutely suck. It's just that Root Riders are the best at just tripling everything. So yeah, I did 2 accounts with 312 off the stream. And this is my first account now on stream. And so after these 4 hits, I still have 3 accounts to get through. That base is it's too distracting. I agree with you. I think they did a good job with organizing the decorations properly on that particular base. After a while, you get used to it, though. Have to be honest, it's nothing that bothers me, you know. Let's grab the poison tower, shall we? That's good. I need something to grab this monolith, please. This monolith is a nuisance. It'll probably be the king under the phoenix, which I suppose it's fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Headhunters are on the way, hopefully. It's finished, isn't it? Yeah, the nice thing about all these accounts is they're all going for the leaderboard. 4 of my accounts today actually reset in the top 2,000 globally. So it comes down to defense for those accounts. I'm pretty sure Chaos was one of them. I'm gonna double check because I can check that right now on my Discord with that bot. Okay, so it looks like Havoc, Fear, Chaos, and Bane. They all did resets in the top 2,000. This should definitely get a rank boost. I'll show you guys in a second. Hopefully I can get a 320. Now this hook tower, the only way to control it on a base like this is with the overgrowth. That's the only way. I'm just looking for a place to send the RC, bro. Gonna stick with my gut here. She goes to the wizard tower next, it's good, but she might go to the expo next. Actually, yeah, this is good. I did miss the... Are you kidding me? I thought for sure I would get that. I thought I would get the Inferno. Gonna have to play my cards right here for sure. Wow. And now my mini one is that? Are you kidding me? What's happening? It really wasn't that much damage, you know? If I fail, guys, it might happen. I can totally see myself failing this. Yeah, this is gonna fail, I think. It's pretty close. I mean, there were definitely some better things I could have done with the RC charge for this to work. But the funneling wasn't that great, I suppose.
The percent is low. Bro, you already added me on Discord. Could you send me a good base link? I need you to message me. I don't think you realize how many people are in my DMs, bro. There's like 1 million people, so I'm not gonna be able to find you. Just message me, say, hey, I need a base, and I'll send you some bases.
Or is this plus 27? Yeah, not great, but not bad, I guess. Could have been worse. Yeah, I was really hoping that the RC could grab the Multi Inferno, but even then, I don't even know if you could say that was the huge point of failure. I knew that I was cooked when the mini Warren died. I'm not sure why he died. Man, I can't even see him. Maybe the scatter shot? The splash damage from the scatter shot? The burst damage? Yeah, it looks like it. And now he's dead. The scatter shot definitely did him in. He might have been under like a poison effect from the furnaces, but then the scatter shot just finished him. That's so... I don't know if I can say that's... I don't know, that feels unlucky. That's good, isn't it? Should be a free triple now. Last thing I have to watch here now is the crusher mortar, because that thing can mow some stuff down pretty quickly. It looks like it's finished.
Maybe starting from the opposite side, like opposite side of the town hall. Maybe defense base link in chat. I'm not gonna drop stuff that's gonna get me stream sniped in the stream chat. If you message me for a base, I'll give you a base. Don't worry about that.
And Warfield, what's up, bro?
It's good to see you.
Yeah, man, the day is good. I went for brunch earlier. It was at this place I'd never heard of, and they had the best burger I've ever had. I think in my life. It was that good. It was a place called Makers and Finders. I don't know if that's a big thing outside of Vegas, but
it was the first time I'd ever heard of it.
I was out with my friends earlier. They were all trying to get me to do some crazy stuff for them with the Labor Day weekend that we have going on, but honestly, I wasn't really interested in all the crazy. I thought brunch, like with mimosas, was a good idea, but they're trying to go and get a hotel room and everything and have a real party. And that's not my scene anymore, you know? Now I'm wondering if the RC can go and grab the hook tower, maybe. I feel like that's a little ambitious, but maybe not. It's fine. I don't mind that, I don't have it. But now the reason I'm starting on this side is because of the hook tower, actually. But yeah, you see how keeping the mini one alive just naturally keeps everything else alive quite easily. All of a sudden I'm not worried about anything else like root riders and stuff. Can just do that. It's a little lucky, I guess. But that's 307, isn't it? It's finished.
I never heard of it. You went to Top Golf here in Vegas. You just messaged me, good bro. Yeah, I'll send you some bases after the stream.
There's kids down the road, they flipped an ATV and broke their leg. That was today, bro. That's crazy. Are you saying that was in Vegas?
Because we have Topgolf here too. There's only one Topgolf though, and it's by the strip. So I don't usually go. 307. Let's check this rink. Okay, so 4K right now, which is not bad. It's probably going to be in the top 3K at the end of the day.
I'm gonna just put that in my numbers real quick. Okay, now we go for Rage. Which base package did you buy this month? I bought
RH base building. And so I'm getting bases from Gaku and Smith. You know, but I bet you it's just Smith doing both of them. Because he is the base builder for Navi. The Gaku base that we got, like the first one, is working well for me. Like this is it actually. No, it's not it. But my other accounts that ran the Gaku base today did stuff like crazy numbers, like minus 255. Like that's just crazy, bro. Now here I have the earthquake boots. Do I keep it or do I run it? You have a Topgolf up in Columbus. That's awesome. Yeah, they're kind of everywhere. I used to think that the one we had here in Vegas was the only one. And I don't know, I guess I was crazy for thinking that. The fox dies here, right? Because of the poison? Yeah, makes sense. But I do have to be careful. I don't have any invis left. Should be finished.
How much was it? $30 a month. And that's the typical price for Legends base up. We go once or twice a year, just a little family outing. Yeah, it's fun.
I enjoy it. I just don't like how many people go there just to get lit and be obnoxious. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times now I've been a designated driver
for a bunch of ridiculous outings to Topgolf. Especially in Vegas, I mean, you can only imagine. Now this is a base that actually once I was worried about seeing with this army. It might not be too bad, but I have this crazy idea. I'm not even sure if it's gonna work that well, but I'm gonna try it. Are you kidding me right now? What the heck is going on? I completely screwed this up, unfortunately. And she's dead. That's hilarious, isn't it? Let's try this. If I triple this, guys, you owe me one. You owe me a like on the video. I don't usually beg for likes, but this is one of those cases, right? I'm about to get entirely screwed by these spell towers, you know? If I one star, so be it. It's kind of how I feel at this stage. Oh, you know what? I actually might get this. We'll see. We'll see what the queen can do here. If she does a good job, then I got this. By the way, did you check in that replay in the target near the Inferno in the compound? You can place the RC and it will go to that section. The one I failed? I can check that. Ahmad, what's up, bro? I don't know how to hit the ball. They go high, but they don't go far. That's crazy. FaZe has the exact same base you just attacked in Clan War. You gotta tell me which one, bro. Okay, let me figure out what replay you were talking about, because now it must have been on the other account, right? Are you talking about the one I failed? Trash base, I know it's trash. Did you see what happened to my RC? And I still just absolutely wrecked it. If you check that replay in the target near the Inferno in that I assume you mean compartment, you can place the RC and it will go to that section. Oh, the base I just did. Honestly, you're probably right, but I kind of wanted to just play it safe. I thought if I had dropped the RC somewhere over here, she'd go either to these, one or the other. I mean, I can check right here. Hang on. What do I use here? A ruler? I need a bigger font. Actually, I think you might be right. Which one looks like the shortest, guys? You tell me. I didn't even feel like taking the risk. And honestly, even if I had set the RC to go like this way right here, the problem is that there were Teslas over here, like one here and one here, and so that would screw me up, right? It ended up being a total waste. Could have used an invis to redirect. I know, I wanted to just do something different. So I don't believe that I tripled that. How I can fail a perfectly good attack just because of some BS in the end, but then triple that, right? This is an interesting base. I can tell this was supposed to be a ring base once. It started off as a ring base, and then they turned it into one of these kind of diamond bases with the town hall here. This actually should be pretty easy. Gonna double cycle here now because of the damage. Now hopefully I do grab a spell tower, or at least a sweeper. The sweeper is good, I suppose. Wow. Just gotta be careful with the RC, right? She's a little close. Close to death. It's finished. Could use an invis to redirect. Yeah, of course you can. But when you have two overgrowth, right, you can also use an overgrowth to redirect. As long as it gets good value, which, lol, it did not. This is a base that's been around many seasons, but they did switch to fire spitters because normally they're where the multi-archers are standing right now. And so I won't be able to grab it in the middle of the charge. Oh, nice Teslas, bro. I could totally see that actually kind of screwing this up. I think there is fun. It's not ideal to lose the fox like that, but to trigger the rage tower, it might be worth it. Single in front of us looking a little dangerous now. It's finished. Yeah, it's currently 8:33 p.m. We're getting into the evening a little bit. There's an hour and a half now until Legends, so I might hang around a little bit and go into some Day 7 hits if you guys are interested in that. It might happen, it might not. I can't promise anything. If I feel tired, then I'm not gonna do them. I'll tell you that for sure. I have too many attacks to just be going in half awake. Nice traps, bro. Wish I had another super wall breaker sometimes. Here would really work. It's finished. OG Dunes, hello, what's up, bro? I'm Gotro, what's up, guys? It's good to see you guys. Salut. Yeah, good morning to everyone. It's not really a morning for me, but I know you guys are probably just waking up. It's 8:37 p.m. for me. So yeah, I'm going for an early stream tonight. This is day 6, and I might do a little bit of day 7 in an hour when it starts, but yeah, day 6, and then after this I won't be live again until day 8 at the beginning of the day. This is an interesting base, you know. I've never seen a hook tower in that particular position. Probably just gonna play it safe and go for my usual approach. Think I can recall here? Makes sense to recall. Just gotta be a little careful now because of the damage. It's a little high in this area. It's concentrated too, especially over here. So I can't just pop an Eternal Tome and hope that all my troops stay alive. Should be mostly finished here.
How much do you want for some of your new bases? I'm not going to charge people for bases. I'm not the kind to leak like that. I can give you some bases
That I know for sure they will work for you. As long as your base isn't like crazy rushed, then I promise you these bases will work. Like look here, I got minus 250. And this I think was with, no, it was with this base.
You have the same base. It's a good base, bro.
Look at it. It's defending like crazy. Even yesterday was good too. Yeah, this is an interesting base here because of these fire spitters, you know. I feel like this is the safer one to send the RC into with the clan castle. Can just recall here. I'm not too worried about the rest of all that just yet. Nice, bro. Nice clan castle. It's not gonna work. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling here, guys. Where the RC is gonna go, yeah, of course. It's gonna go off into nowhere. I just need something to grab this town hall, man. If I don't get the town hall, it's finished. Should have this hopefully.
Can I get one cent for Clan Willigs? Yeah, and I'm getting Clan Willig base packs. So I'll probably send you some of those, so that you have something that people can't search. You know, I haven't had the best luck with base packs lately in Clan Willigs because they're kind of just whatever. Like whatever is random. You know, but the one big advantage they have is that they can't be searched. Like if somebody tries to find this base spot. None of the results will pop up, right? Okay. Now the only thing here I have to be careful with is all this rage damage. This could be really dangerous, you know? A little split, but I think I have this right. Should be a 320 done here. If the RC doesn't get the monolith, then something else will surely. On 4th day, LG attacked my base. That's some bad luck, bro. He is one of the best. He finished last season like global top 10. So that is some really bad luck.
Plus 49 yesterday and plus 70 today.
Let me check this. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, actually, yeah, so this account has only done one fail all season out of 48 total hits. And Havoc also has only done one fail. Okay, now we go for Dhoom.
Is this the new base?
Yeah, this is the Gaku base. And it did minus 250. This is a good base that was sent to me.
I do think that it was from a lower rank reset. So it's really kind of the only thing. So I can't confirm the rank yet.
Nice, thank you, bro. Yeah, so far so good with the legends.
Okay, let's confirm this offense. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of liking the earthquake boots. It suits my style, how I use the king. What does the GE mean at the start of your name? It's Green Eternity.
It's the name of my clan. Well, it might have been better, you know, to bring the giant arrow for this base. I mean, I have an icebox spell, so if things go horribly wrong, I can just use that, right? And this hook tower can do some good work if it grabs my king. So this should be okay. Now, actually I don't want the scatter shot. I can let my roots grab the scatter shot and take care of that, no problem. But I do think I am going to send the king into this hook tower and hopefully have that taken care of. If there's any sort of a complication with the funnel on this side, I can just use the overgrowth. It's an insane value freeze, isn't it? Bunch of Tesla's multi-inferno monolith. It's finished.
It's the highest global rank of your clan in Clan War Leagues. We did rank 11 in July.
It was just before this leaderboard had done a reset that we were actually rank 11. Yeah, August wasn't great for us. But the funny thing is that July was our first time as a group in Champ 1. And we managed to place global rank 11.
I would say maybe we were lucky with the matchup, but we were still up against some good clans. Like 2 turtles, 1 gem.
And another clan here, let me see if I can find them. Because these guys, what they had was Bernal, Sora. Yeah, Al, you can see that this is definitely just an alt clan that they use. This is who we faced in July. And who else was playing? Vatic Simon, Vatic Nachoa, and we beat them. It was actually a pretty easy win for us.
Amazing, thank you, bro.
Yeah, actually all of the VODs are still there. So you could go back and watch all that if you wanted to. It should be at one of my earlier uploads to the channel. Just kind of wanted to get the flame spinner, honestly. And a clan castle pool is good too, I guess. But yeah, this is where the earthquake boost is going to do a really good job setting my funnel here.
Now, I do have to be careful just in case it matters whether the queen goes to ability or not. It might not matter, I'm not too sure yet. Guess I'm not too worried. Yeah, the queen makes it to the end alive here. Pretty easily.
I have a total now of 14 hits to get through.
And yeah, I mean, I've already done like over 20 or almost 30 hits now in the stream, mate. I've done 16 plus 10 war hits. And a couple here. So almost 30 hits and only one fail. So here, I guess I want to send the RC into the spitter, right? Yeah, truthfully speaking, this guy gives away this area as being safe. Because he put a bunch of decorations. Suppose that's fine, is it? I don't want to get too greedy. I've already lost the fox. Pulling the poison tower should be enough though. It's just this cleanup. I don't have time for it now. I hope I didn't just screw myself. Yeah. This is my time fail. That's a bummer. It's all good. Hi bro, can you share some Clan Willy base? Yeah, here, drop a message on my Discord. I just posted my Discord username in the stream chat. So just drop a message. And I'll show you some bases that you can use for Clan Willies next week. I'm also gonna want to check like your clans, so that I'm not sending, you know, the same base to 2 people in the same group, you know. Just gotta be a little careful of that, right? RIP AI happens, bro. I've already got some decent rank getting ready on this account. I had a bad feeling about that overgrowth that I did, and then it ended up being a time fail. This is Crush. You DM'd me on Discord, good bro. Yeah, I'll get to all the messages and the friend requests after the stream. I kinda wanna focus on just getting the hits done right now, and not trying to text people and attack. Yesterday was a 311 also. Now here, I almost feel like it's best to go for some kind of a redirect. Now if there was any way to send the king into the hook tower, that would just be fabulous, right? I have a feeling there isn't though. It's really deep in the base. MIRC is dead. Well, she completely stepped out of both of those emphases. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous, bro. How is that even possible? Honestly, I don't believe it. The rest of this has to be perfect if I want to triple, and I don't know if I can now. It might happen. I'm not 100% out of this just yet. It's not looking great, I mean. But I'm not out of this. It's so close, bro. I think it's pretty obvious to say that this would have been an overkill had I kept the RC alive. It's a time fail. How ridiculous is that? Look at that. I suppose that's a decent recovery how I lost the RC. It's so ridiculous. I call that a load of crap. Honestly, kind of is. Depending how you look at it, it was almost a perfect recovery, I guess. It was another way to look at it. Almost a perfect recovery. Just that I'll take, I suppose. I'm probably just gonna grab the spell tower and then call it good. It's finished. Swag King ability, Swag RC ability, and 2 freeze. 4 root redders got pulled too from the hook, I guess. I guess that's what happened to them. It didn't, honestly, I didn't think it mattered after I lost RC. What happened? I thought for sure I was doomed. Feel like I'm lucky to even get that close. The defense was good today. That's really kind of the only thing I have going. Ten more hits. Yeah, no, this is a tricky base because this hook tower is in a good position. I've seen this base do some serious work. Well, I'd be exaggerating a bit to say I'm in trouble, but this is not how I initially envisioned this, right here. I expected a little better. Still pretty easy, I guess. GG attack, thank you, bro. I did do a couple fails. Altogether now, today in Legends, I think I've done 4 fails. And so I need to triple my last 10 hits to stay on par. One more. I wouldn't be surprised if I end up doing one more fail, because there's some nonsense. Gonna double cycle here now because of the flame spinner and the town hall. That flame spinner is max level. I mean, it might kill my fox. Can't say for sure. It's close. And it's gonna get repaired, isn't it? Guess kind of a miscalculation there. Can just overgrowth it, maybe. hard to pull off attack after losing RC in the start. I've done it many times before. I don't want to say it's hard. It's tricky. Oh, nice RC. My RC gets melted. Lovely. Oh, because I looked away for a second. It's all good. Easy one. And that's 302, isn't it? It's not great. I definitely threw away some trophies today, but could have been worse, I suppose. That attack where I lost to RC, I thought I was gonna do like an 80% or 70%. Something like that. The fact it ended up just being a 99% time fail is just kind of crazy. Okay, now one more count. Okay, so yeah, altogether I've actually done 5 fails so far today. But yeah, check this out. Minus 320. This was one of my higher resets. And I think this base I'm using is this one. The sit and defend. Anyway. Oh, I know who's using this base also is Yara. I'll have to show you guys. I faced Yara yesterday, and actually I failed on him. I think it was a time fail in the end, but still. Can take this for a setup. It looks pretty solid. Looking much better here. Looking more matured and new look. You mean my face? I just grew a little bit of hair. Normally I shave. Funny. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I actually had my worst day of the season yesterday for day 5, and it was a plus 291, and it's the only time I ever did 3 fails in one account in this season. And I mean, that's kind of a lot, doing 3 fails. Show you guys how that happened. Yeah, this was the base. I'm actually a bit shocked this failed. I mean, this looks like a carbon copy of what I did yesterday. Maybe the second overgrowth was late, but I don't think that's a reason to fail here. It was a time fail, right? It's ridiculous. Anyway, whatever. Your girlfriend told you keep beard. I'm not keeping it, bro. It's not the first time I've told my girlfriend that either. So... I'm definitely not keeping it. It's going away soon. It's only there because I was too lazy to shave the past couple days. Now this is a base that historically has done well against our clanmates. I've seen this base used against us in war and has defended our clan. So if you ever face our clan in war, then you should probably find this base. But I bet you if I see it, that I'm gonna put a flag on it and get it done in one shot. Gonna double cycle here. This is gonna triple. I'm at 36% and I'm already calling it good on this base. It's gonna triple. Finish. I don't believe that you are single. I'm single, bro. I'd be lying if I said that I've never had a girlfriend. I've definitely had many girlfriends in the past, but at the moment I'm single. See here. Now this, actually, I was gonna say you have to be careful when you see a multi-archer here because there's traps in this corner. Except he put decorations in there, so now I know for sure there's no traps in there. Let's just grab this fire spitter and be done. Actually, let's recall. I don't trust my RC to stay alive after that. I do need to be a little careful now. This is where I need the healers to do their work. Uh-oh. Please let me have some root riders left. Please. If I don't have any root riders left here, I'm cooked. Yeah, I think I'm cooked. Yeah, I have my dots on this. Unfortunately, I think I do need it next time I see this base to do something with the RC that can get one of these rage towers somehow. What I did with the RC wasn't sufficient. Need to at least get half of the defenses in the rage tower. What a bummer, bro.
Can still do a plus 310. I'm checking how many fails I've done on this account over the season. I've done 2 fails so far, so this would be the third fail
On this account for you. That's a good defense, bro. Good job. It was probably better to send the RC into this corner. If she can grab the fire spreader and then maybe the scour shot.
Would alleviate a lot of stress, I think.
Still have a chance. Nah, no shot. If I did something different with the overgrowth, there was a chance. But I was already kind of losing hope. Had a feeling she'd go there. Are you kidding me right now? I think getting the crusher mortar makes this all worth it. No hope left for this base.
RC's fault. I don't know if it was the RC's fault. Minus 320 defense, change base. I have new bases ready, bro. But I also think it was the rank that got me. This was one of my 4 accounts that reset in the top 2000.
I was actually expecting worse defense in the top 2000. I'm surprised I only had one of them finishing minus 320. Only just one. This is one of the shorter charges I've done. Don't recall ever doing anything this short in recent times. But I'm not gonna sit there and let the RC get wasted. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I'm cooked. Imagine I'm cooked after all that. Oh, what a bummer, bro. Another fail.
GG. I don't know about GG on that one, bro.
Yeah, honestly, when I put the RC here, I was hoping she'd get the multi-archer tower. Or at least this expo. And this fire spreader getting my crusher mortar, or my apprentice warden in the beginning, was a bit unlucky, wasn't it? Right there is when my crusher, my mini warden dies. It's right here. Oh, I thought you died much sooner. Shocking to see I failed that one. Honestly, after all that. I thought for sure I did most of the stuff right. Must be a good base, I suppose. finish.
Peace, hello. Welcome to the stream, bro. You want me to visit your base? Let me do my last attack. I think I have one attack after this. And then I'll visit your base. I just know the day's almost over. It's over in like 20 minutes. So I just want to be done with the attacks and get defense ready.
This is a base that's becoming popular lately, actually. Because it's built by Wolfie, I think. Can take that. It's not exactly what I expected. I didn't think I was gonna get the hook tower, but I suppose it's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, there we go. Six Sigma, what's up, bro? Hope you have a great long weekend. I have some plans that I'm excited about with some friends. So, I'm not gonna be live tomorrow or probably the next day if it gets too crazy. And go, hello, I'll visit your base in a second.
-301.
Minus 320. Probably the worst day in terms of a net that I've had all season. This is actually my first 320 in the season, as far as I can tell.
Let me check these accounts real quick on defense, in case they're finished. Oh, this might be minus 322, right?
What a bummer.
If he hits me. And that's a big if.
Okay. Now I'll go for
A few base visits. And I might actually end up doing a few of
day 7 hits too. A couple accounts. Just to get out of the way.
Yeah, peace. I'm checking your base out right now. KD99. Yeah, this account is I mean, the profile is amazing. You have 65,000 Legends trophies, which is that's insane. And you're level 472? Is this really you, bro? This is really actually quite the base and quite the profile you have. Your best rank was 355 and you have 5,000 war stars. This season, if you push, you should be able to beat this all-time best, because usually in longer seasons the inflation goes up to a pretty high ceiling. All of my accounts I managed to get 6,300 or better in, I think it was April, when we had a bit of a longer season. I managed to push all my accounts past 6,300. Dude, this account is sick. You even have a max crusher motor. I assume your other crafted defenses are max also. And all these decorations. And the legendary scenery. Yeah, man, good job on your base. I can tell you are quite the committed player. Definitely committed. The account I have that has the most Legends trophies only has like 22,000, which is crazy. And you have like triple that. And it's like, even if you get like a 1,000 a month, which you can only get like if you're good, then you still it still takes 5 years to get that many. And girl, this is you, Meha. Are you doing a Queen Charge Dragons? That's kind of what this looks like. Queen Charge into Dragons. This might be difficult if you don't have a Warden, but it might work if you use the Prince. And it makes sense because you have a King on upgrade. I'm going to be honest, it doesn't look like it takes a long time to get to this particular level you have here. You might be a bit of a newer player, like if I were to guess a few weeks new, maybe a month you've been playing. Yeah, the only thing I can say is just don't rush your heroes too much. It's good that you're upgrading the king. Yeah, once you get into the higher town hall levels, you're going to be really tempted to rush your heroes. And I don't suggest doing that at all, because it doesn't just have an effect on your offense, but also your defense. I remember when bases like this were pretty normal. Like this used to be like max level, but that was like 10 years ago. So Fahim, hello. I'll check your base out real quick. Yeah, to get from Town Hall 10 to Town Hall 17, it's gonna take too long. You definitely don't have time to get to Town Hall 17, which, I mean, I'm sure that's not something you were worried about. But yeah, check this base out. You're from Las Piratas. This is definitely one of the clans that's competing for the leaderboard, or at least regularly trying to compete for the leaderboard, right? I'm looking at the leaderboard on my phone and I don't see them, but I have seen them. Are you on a deal, bro? You might be on a deal. You have 5 super dragons and 7 dragons. Is that working for you, bro? Sounds a little crazy, but if it works, it works. I like these trees. I mean, as far as the levels go, your base looks good. The only thing you might want to improve is this rank. Your best rank you have is a 32,000, but you clearly have the levels to push much higher than that. I bet if you like really got the offense in order, you could finish in the top 10k pretty easily and have a 4-digit rank on your profile. Where are we at for reset? I think I'm gonna get skipped here. There's only 15 minutes left. This last guy hasn't hit me yet. I might get skipped. Honestly, even if I didn't get skipped, I still think I'd be somewhere decent. I'm gonna check my ranks on my other accounts. $2,700. Yeah, if the last guy attacks me and I get a minus 40, then I'm still in the top 2k, I'm sure of it. $7k, it's not that great. And this is my lowest. I bet you that's like 12k or 13k, something like that. 11k maybe. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call it on the stream because we're not gonna find opponents for day 7 until like another half hour, and I'm getting kind of tired, so I'm gonna call it. Give me about what you need for Clan War Leagues. Yeah, I will text you, bro. Alright, y'all. Have a great night, okay? I'll be live again to show my day 8 hits. So, day 7 is starting in a minute, but it won't be until another 24 hours. And you guys will see day 8. Alright, y'all. Have a great night, okay? Yeah. Thanks for tuning in